Richie Mack.
Oh,
Hello, man.
right.
Alright, man.
Right, how's it going?
Did you?
Oh, not bad, thanks, man. Tired, like, but got your headset on. I can actually hear you.
Hmm?
Got my new headset on, I can hear you.
Oh, nice. How's your PlayStation holding up?
It's been alright. I've been kind of playing weird games, low power games, to be honest. Not much since NBA, but seems to be alright, that. See, you're playing an old classic, Pete, Wild Hearts.
That's not a classic, man. It's new IP.
Is it? No, it's not.
Ah,
I'm thinking
that's
that
not.
Wild Arms. Wild Arms.
Wild Hearts. It's a monster hunting game. It's alright. Like, you get buzz taking out the monsters. Like,
Did you finish that other game you were playing? The Monster Hunter thing?
nah, I've left it at the end game. I'll be back. I'll be going back to it once it's fresh again.
I should have played that to death, like. I'm surprised
Played
didn't
loads of hours in that, man. Great game. Like,
surprised you're
absolutely
keeping at it.
the pinnacle. Like, honestly, it's one of my favourite games of all time. Like.
What's the Wild Hearts, is it called, sir? Wild Hearts.
Aye.
So what's that like? First person?
It's a monster hunting game. Third person. Big swords.
The Capcom.
Nah, it's EA. It's EA. It's a monster hunting game.
Nice.
You seen that Jurgen Klopp's stepping down?
Yeah, I've seen that. He's getting on a bit, right? He says he's getting a bit tired of it, to be honest. Well, the job.
Well, I mean, he's only 56, but, you know, fair enough. I've
Sort
seen a few managers
high
that
stress job, like.
yeah, it is, yeah, and a lot of travel. And I've seen a lot of managers, like Mourinho's not been the same for years, to be honest. He's not the special one anymore, but he's got his legacy. But on the other hand, he might have been worth him full time at some point. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gutting for football, really. Like, you know, he's just such a good person, Jurgen Klopp, and he's just a great character to have in an entertainment capacity. And he's just
I watched a good video. A Liverpool fan in Ireland. It's like a young boy. He was born with no arms and
no,
no.
legs. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Oh, it's nice. It was so. He was totally.
Yeah.
He was such a nice boy. Yeah, he was really taken aback by all the things, like how well he was treated.
Yeah, he just, you know, they saved up some money and finally took him to his first Liverpool game, and then posted a YouTube video about that. And he got hold of it. Like, I mean,
Proper. I was still crying by the end of it. Oh,
it
no.
was so nice, wasn't it? Yeah.
The Klopp was totally nice as well to him. Kelly was
Yeah, I
genuinely.
woke up to that in the morning. And I was well happy.
Nice, yeah, it's good, like. Good video.
They do.
Shame
There's
for
not
them.
this thing that Nivea do, where they do something similar to that. But with one of the, like, it's usually Virgil van Dijk. His English is really good, and he's a superstar of the club. You know, that's a sponsored thing. It's not quite as beautiful as Klopp. It's just a lovely guy. I heard a story about Steven Gerrard's like, he's a huge part of the Liverpool community. You know, he just goes down the pub like everyone else. You know, like everyone knows him. He's just Stevie. He's not. Obviously, he's a superstar. He's a legend, but like they're not enamoured with him anymore. Sort of thing. Like they are, but like he gets to walk around and do his thing, like in his own city, kind of thing. More there and that. But anyway, him and a few lads are just like at a pub, and Jurgen Klopp walks past walking his dog, and Stevie just said like, "Oh, good luck with the final one," you know, whatever, but something like that, and he's just like, "I'll be back in 5 minutes. Get me a pint." And just went and sat there for a couple of hours, had like, you know, 3 or 4 pints, 2, 3 fags, just chatting with the fans and that, and just having a bit of a day with them. Like, it's what it's about, man. Like, they can make someone's fucking year, you know.
Mm.
Like their life, really. That boy's gonna remember that forever.
Yeah.
Never forget it, obviously, but yeah, that's just.
Nah,
And you can
it's
see he
nice,
means
like-
it as well. Like Klopp, like, although obviously, yeah, he's using his position to do such a thing, but you can tell that's one of the things he likes about his position. He gets to do
Yeah,
that.
genuinely human guy. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the wrestlers see it like that. It's just like, just feel really privileged to be able to make someone's day like that. Because it's rare that you know, you can. Imagine turning up and like someone doesn't even know who you are. Hi kids. Go visit the hospital, try and do an RT. They're like, who the f-?
How are you?
Brian used to do that. Albie's mate, the one who passed away, the stuntman. He used to go to the hospital on Christmas just to say that. Children's hospital. Yeah, Tom Holland does it as well, doesn't he? Just a Spider-Man.
Tom Hollander. Tom Holland.
Yeah, he's getting sick of Hollywood from what I hear.
Read something on the website the other day about Tom Hollander, the actor. I don't know who he is really. He does wee tiny roles in theatre and stuff. He has the same agent as Tom Holland, and the agent accidentally paid Tom Holland's first comic book film bonus. And the guy was like, "Yeah, it's the biggest fucking amount of cash I've ever seen pop up on a bank screen." I think Tom Hollander's like he's Stenders type level of fame. He has the
Yeah,
same
they're
agent.
not on fortunes, those people. They're like sort of 60, 70, 80 grand a year kind of people.
It was like, yeah, the guy accidentally paid the wrong for Tom Hollander, got Tom Holland's money. First Avengers, or whatever it was, first film he done, bonus.
Yeah.
Seen the guy in the US got executed with gas yesterday.
No. Well, then it's not too much. That's the best I can.
Aye, advice.
I don't get these like, even my followers and stuff like that on Twitter, like, they seem to spend all their time in their hearts, I'm sure, fighting the good fight, but really they're just tweeting. Like, that's not joining in the fight, that's not fighting with the fight, you know, fighting for it, that's just tweeting. I know it's voicing opinions and speaking out and that, so there's a fractional fucking infinitesimally small number of improvement from doing that, but just have a life, for fuck's sake. Yeah. I'll buff that down after the intro.
Don't say
Well,
they're
I
not,
know it's-
don't say they're not strapped in a fucking health kit. Just like, you know, they were. Nice one. Aye, so it was nice that they gave you one, right?
Yeah, I was made up, I was well hungry as well, and a proper luxury one too. like
Yeah.
10 displays. Pick whatever one you want, and I'm like, oh, honestly, it's one of them where I looked down and I was like, if I spend too much time looking at this, I'm gonna fucking I'm pissed off all day with what could have been,
Yeah,
sort of thing.
too much choice.
Yeah, 8 or 10 I think it was, but like, town, everyone. They're £4.75 each. Like to buy. I don't
Very
know.
premium.
Yeah, they did boxes and stuff obviously, but sadly, like, I can just look at that site and just think you're gonna fail. Unfortunately, like, you're
There's not
not
enough
gonna be.
profit for people actually buying them, surely.
People just they underestimate it, and like I remember Sam coming up with a business plan once, and he worked out on the basis that like he's like, we don't need 30 customers a day. I'm like, honestly, I know why you think that doesn't sound like a lot, but it fucking is. Like on a Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah,
like,
January and February. Yeah.
yeah, January, February, you know, oh man, honestly, and looking at that sort of, like, I'll do some quick maths. Like they're probably 12 grand a year for the rent, and you've got to pay someone. The living wage is like £10 an hour at the moment. So if they're there for 8 hours, that's 80 quid. So you got to be making 100 because of the VAT. You got to take 100 a day. That's got to be profit. So let's say you got 50% profit, so you got to sell 200 a day, and this ain't covering anything other than your staff yet. And your stock for that's going to be. So you're probably looking at you've got to make 300 a day in that shop. Sales, not profit. Sales in order to cover, in order for that much profit to be able to cover everything. And even then, I'm being fucking generous, so that might be more like 500. So, unfortunately, I can just see that being one of them little pipe dream things someone's always wanted, but they compromised at the last minute and bought a location that wasn't quite as good but significantly cheaper, and just they just hoped for the best, and it ain't gonna work out for them. See it all. So many fucking places I've seen like lately that I thought were doing really well. They've had like an eviction notice put on the, you know, like this property's being seized again, like from the landlord kind of notices on the front thing. Any lawful, it's like an official statement you can put off, like any lawful. Any attempt at re-entry is considered unlawful and trespassing is criminal offence, blah blah blah. From this moment on, and time of day and that. And you're like, fuck, man. I see it all happening to people. It's a different kind of recession, this one, but it's like, what happens in a recession is like big places buy stuff up. Like, I think we're about to get a new like Waitrose or Marks and Spencer's like local at the end of my street. Boots is the closest branch here. Right. I hope it kills off that fucking little corner shop type place I've got there next to it, because he's the guy that's nicking off everyone that eats his boogers.
Booger eating son of a bitch.
He's a fucking knob. Because he's so fucking friendly to you as well while he's robbing you.
I recommend this game, Stephen. Nobody saves the world. Fantastic.
What kind of game is it?
It's a kind of role game mixed with Legend of Zelda. You can play it with other players as well. Like Gauntlet, etc. Get into that. Dead Cells, the Gauntlet, mixed with Zelda. It's a wee bit of Toy Jam Nero here in it as well. It's really good, like, honestly.
Good, like Toy Jam Nero. I mean, I'm actively trying not to really
A game
play
too much. Yeah.
Yeah, just because I will wake up and think about it and start gaming. It's not working.
Yeah.
Sort of saved myself a bit for Skylines 2 and Sons of the Forest. Last of Us Remastered 2, that's just I'll just play that. There's no fucking multiplayer, so I'm not missing out by getting it late.
Remastered already, that's mental. Like, how fast they remaster stuff these days.
It's been 3 years.
3 years? Fucking that's new. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just not as new as you'd think, as you remember. Like, 'cause I remember thinking, you know, I
Was
always
it-
think Last of Us 2 as a new game. It's just like, no. It's about 2.5 actually. Thinking about it. It was like June,
Yeah, I mean
July.
it's still probably in shops at fucking a good price. It's PS4 or was it on PS5?
But it was originally on PS4, but yeah, I mean that's the thing because it's been a console generation. And it's I still understand why people think that, and I do agree to an extent. But I think it's where that game is really heavily graphics and motion based, so you can really enhance it quite quickly, and it's a different generation. But what they've also done, they've added director's commentary to the whole game, and there's 3 like effectively deleted scenes as well, like deleted chapters.
Right.
So you do get to play extra content, and there's a new game mode, and there's loads of new skins and stuff, which is pretty. You've got to do that minimum, to be honest. But I'm up for it, you know. It's just, and it is such a fan game that people, there are people that I know of that they buy when it comes out, they'll buy they'll buy it digitally and they'll buy it physically, so they can keep it mint in package. Just so they can have a collector's fucking shrine to The Last of Us. Worth like $5,000 in the end, you know. So my mate Dave, he's got fucking so much gaming memorabilia. It's like, come on, man. Don't need to have a £300 or like 375 quid, I think it was, like Halo fucking Guardian statue.
Sneeze that shite, man.
What the fuck is this guy? It's like nukes going off and shit.
That's what happens at that. That's what happens at the bumming going on. Oh, we talked rich about the rent boy.
I've only got one one collector's kind of like the most premium package for the game, Far Cry 4 collector's box. It's about £80, which at the time was kind of a lot for 360. But the game was shite. I was oh for fuck's sake. So I had all this crap that I didn't need. I've actually got it on a shelf. It's got like Far Cry statue, a book, I get the book to do. The things, collectible stuff. Shite, man.
I mean, like, if money was no object, there's a couple of statues that I'd like to have, like, you know, but literally, the Crow. I'd love to have a great Brandon, you know, Eric Draven,
Yeah.
Brandon, or Sephiroth. But I would spend the money on it. I wouldn't just get like a 75 quid one.
Like,
A few of them are alright, you know, don't get me wrong, but like. I've been looking at really expensive flats in Brighton the last couple of days. I don't know why, I just started doing it. I think it might be like a good visual aid or something to work, you know, to dream about kind of thing. Fucking hell, some of the ones I didn't, you know, I saw on there. Like, there's one that's like £3.5 million. It's 6 bedrooms, but it's like.
why you looking at things like that? It's too idealistic.
That just came up just by the nature of what I was looking at.
I thought you were like filtering for like most expensive flats.
Well, I almost did. I just put like to buy as well. And then I ended up working out against the rent. It's just there was one that, for example, it was on sale for like £1.5 million, but it was also for rent for £3,000 a month, which is £36,000 a year, which is something like £186,000 over 20 years. So it's like, how was it? No, 5 years. Basically worked out half the price to rent it for 40 years than it would be to buy it. So it's like, but that just interested me. Like, I'm not actually, and obviously I'm nowhere near a position to do it. But I just thought, you know what? Let's have a look at some incentives. You know, what do I want? And then I just ended up stumbling across this 3.5 million. It's only down the road from me and all, but it's got really high walls. I know the property, but inside it's like, I don't know what era, but it's like really ornate. You know, just every window ledge has got like fucking amazing architecture around it. And it's like 4 floors, and it's got a basement with a cinema room and a bar. Like, fucking hell, this would be a really cool, like, if you were really rich, you could probably charge like £5 for a weekend, and that's some amazing parties there. Like, really just cater it to the rich,
The rich?
like the mega rich.
Oh, fair to me.
To the riches, yeah. Fill it with
Flat bill,
homosexuals.
a house with 0 combs. That's what I want that. That's my first. What's that noise? Am I? No. Like a wind noise.
Vaping.
Aye. Yeah, no.
Who's vaping?
Oh man, where's the fucking thing? Maybe my volume too high. I got my new headset. Pete.
Aye.
Got a new headset. Pulse 70 quid, right?
Yeah, the one that was on sale for like £1.5 million, that was £3 a month. I was like, that would be fucking amazing. Brilliant. It was only, that one was only 2 bedrooms. But I think you can have 2 bigger house, can't you? Easily.
This is space, like,
Yeah. I would never actually
use it
want
at all.
even if money was never an object, I'd never actually want that for £1 million house. It's far too big. The upkeep would be fucking extortionate. But the £1.5 million flat, it's just, the whole side of it was 2 rooms of balconies, like glass walls, and overlooking the beach. And, both rooms had en suites. Sort of study as well. It was like, I'd feel like a bit of a dick spending being like £3 a month on rent just you can get something well nice. There's other flats along here for like 800 grand that are well nice. And that's more sort of like, alright, it's a rich person's flat still, but you know, that's something that I could actually see potentially aiming towards. I'd never want, I wouldn't spend £3.5 million on a house. Just don't think no matter what really. Even if I had Jay-Z money. I don't know, what about you? I've seen people saying you just, you know, rich people have said like, you can have far too big a house. You just don't want to, you look down the corridor and you're like, oh, I can't be asked to go down there. Like,
If I had the cash, like, you can, the famous one with Levy for Motorhead, you can his story about what he done with his cash. Lemmy. He done fuck all when he was like famous. When he was like, in the 70s and 80s, and obviously before he died he was really famous, but he had shitloads of money. But he lived in the same flat next to a pub in Los Angeles. It was like apparently it was a tiny fucking flat that he had. It was filled with like merchandise and collected World War II stuff as well. Bottles of Jack D. But he just kept all his cash, or he gave it to charity. Yeah.
fair play.
He didn't need a big house because he just wanted to go to the pubs and just like play arcade games and.
Yeah, he was.
I'd probably be like him. I'd probably just live in a tiny place. Where did I die? I wouldn't want to live in a big place. I find it kind of haunting, to be honest. Like, kind of weird.
Yeah, I'd rather have a nice place rather than a big place. You know, there's a limit to how nice you can have. Or just, no, I mean just an apartment, to be honest. Like, I could well do with. That's what I was looking at, trying to sort of see where I would want to aim, kind of thing. And like 2 or 3 bedroom flat for like just under $1 million would be. It's a fucking nice one.
Rich,
Studio in one of the rooms.
have I told you about the bummers? Rich,
Yeah, I hear you, man. What's up with your bummers?
fucking Mac is been having this Red Boy.
Aye, you've done it
Steel
last
razors.
weekend, right?
Aye,
How
that
did you even
really.
afford a rent boy? That's I want
But
to
he's
know.
been- They've
Does
been
he work?
sleeping in the same bed now.
I've been
Does-
sleeping in the same bed now, man.
Does he work Mafia? Like, does he?
Nah,
How does he afford male prostitutes? I don't know.
he didn't pay for him, he's his pal, but they've been sleeping
Oh,
in the
right.
same bed and shit, man.
So now they're
Nobody-
bumming.
Nobody's
cool.
admitting that they're bumming though, like, but
That's
they're
cool.
bumming.
Sleeping in the bed.
That's
with
like
a
me
Red
and Dave. We sleep together, right?
Boy. He
Aye,
was
but
you with
Dave,
Red
Dave's not a rent boy.
Yes, he's mine. I pay him.
Boys. I know
Pay
something
well
like that.
for his wee bum.
Online, look at that. Dave has just come online. He's like, oh, Rich, I've been the fiver. What's sake, see that? You know what I mean?
I'll invite him just to see if he's up for it. He can take it. or leave
Yeah.
it.
You'll fancy a game of this?
I'm very tired, man. What are you in bed for now?
Yeah. When? I get into this shit. Oh, fuck. Down here.
Oh, they're now describing that school fire down here as devastating.
Hmm.
Girl's been arrested in section.
Fun. Why you made burn me? Let's see, can I look up something else? What's this?
Seeing loads of these fucking AI generated, like, you know, beautiful scenic pictures. People are going, oh, that's amazing. Like,
Yeah, it's everywhere, like, you can't tell what's real or not.
yeah, it's very. Well, I follow this account on Twitter that's campaigning for proper control of legislation over AI because the extent in which it can get out of hand already is fucking scary. Like, you can replicate your kid's voice. Someone can replicate your kid's voice and phone you saying they're in trouble.
Ah, yeah.
It's just like that.
Give me your bank details or
Yeah, I would certainly track my children if I had children. And my wife, to be honest with you. I'd have that open conversation. I'd be like, we're all having trackers enabled on our phones. Just in the event that one of us goes missing. Like, there's no fucking about. It's not a spying thing, it's a safety thing.
the ghost has died since. Were you out of work with the bad weather, Stephen? Start of the week here. He's alright down there.
No, not really. I don't know, we were fucking windy, but from the sounds of things, it's not as bad as the rest of the country. I don't know why that is, we never do. There must be a geographical reason for it. It can't just be that we're lucky and the storm doesn't hit us as bad. We must have like.
Because the weather is. It's because the weather hates jocks. That's what I thought I read. God hates jocks. So he makes it windier up here.
I was surprised about that fucking wall coming down, but Craig said it's actually quite easy for walls to come down. Not easy.
That's a proper like Walford 1950s, I reckon.
Yeah, that's not. It's not been maintained. But still,
I mean, if you walked past it, you probably would have died, like, if it got on you, like, a lot of fucking bricks.
Yeah, depending on how close you were to it or something. Or, I don't know, I mean, if you saw it coming and big thing bloke, you might be able to sort of shoulder guard it a bit, but it's not that tall, it's not gonna, you know, if you didn't get cracked on the head kind of thing.
Yeah.
I might break a few bones, but or a couple of cracks and all that, but yeah, makes you think, innit? You know, when the wind's that strong, you kind of just don't want to go out. But not that strong, the one before, like the speed limit sign outside my house came down. It's rusted as fuck, but it made me think, like, you know, how much should you worry, kind of thing, like when you're walking around, just like, are all these lampposts particularly safe and.
Ancient tech. It's been fucking there for 50 years and they've been maintained.
There's one near-ish my window that sways quite a lot because it's like an old sort of iron Victorian age. You know, our terraces are all made of the same iron and stuff like that. When they're all built together, it's like that sort of street lamps as well. And like, if that went in the like, that would smash through my window. I don't know how far the base is going to the ground and stuff, but. It's not like they happen loads, but...
I remember being in Edinburgh during a really bad windy storm and there was a road sign flying like horizontal at head height like down the street. I was like, fuck hell, somebody's gonna get their fucking head chopped off, like. Just this like road sign totally spinning like a fucking a shuriken, like a head height.
Stuff like that can just fucking...
Aye, man. About 2 guys got killed by trees falling for their cars, during the storm. That's horrific, like.
That's it. You don't think too much. You think, oh, I'll be brave it, but the reality is, you should stay indoors when it's over. So.
Oh, aye. I mean, the day after, Monday, when I was out for work, it was like trees everywhere on the roads, and the paths and that, the footpaths, the cycle paths. There was big trees on them. I was like, fuck me, I could have been out on my bike and got fucking flattened by a tree,
No, I didn't really go out. I would have gone out in some winds because I'm not, you know, as long as it's not raining as well, but I'm not really, I haven't really got the proper kit for rain, to be honest. I'm using my stuff. I deal with light rain, but too much, it's like soaking in. It's all the fucking holes. I might buy this. You can buy wetsuits, but like top and bottom separate. Well, I get one of them. They're like 25 quid per piece, top and bottom. But obviously, you can't have it one piece. You can't piss. No, it wasn't horrendous down there. It was still, I think it still got to sort of like 70, 75.
Let's go take a quick phone call. I'll be back. Oh.
Tickets for Pride on. They're already doing tickets for Brighton Pride, the super early birds. Thanks.
Did you have to pay for your game, Pete, or did you? Is it PS Extra?
Nah, it's EA.
Oh yeah, yes. EA's seen the game.
Mac is pal. He's on the game.
He's on the game. I'm in the game, mate, if you guys are interested, right? Mate,
I'm your pimp.
Pimp Pete. Yeah. Sticky Pete.
Funny enough, I was actually thinking of building some sort of raft off the floating fortress off the coast of Brighton and doing my own little scenario.
It's Stephen Hawking. Keeps you off as well.
When I first said that, because I got the news came in as we were me, Rich, and me, Craig, and Pete on party, and Craig and Pete didn't believe me. They were just like, no, that's obviously bollocks. I was like, no, let me have a look at it quickly, properly, but it's a secret. And lo and behold.
I mean, he's on the logs, the flight log, isn't he? Even getting after children, like.
No, that's the thing with that. It's just like if everyone on that thing is guilty of that, Beyonce is. Do you know what I mean?
Haha. Nah, people forget Jeffrey Epstein was actually a nice man, when they come to the charity and stuff.
I only first ever heard of him through this case, but like he doesn't, you know. There are worse nonsense in the world. I don't know what was going on there, but like, it all seemed pretty organised. You know, it wasn't like no R. Kelly situation where they've got a dungeon.
Nah, but he specifically asked for pubescent fucking girls, like 16, 17-year-olds, and then they had to give them massages, but obviously they always turned into fucking happy endings.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to say, I don't know.
He was an odds man, and it's
But again, I don't know, was he? Did he do anything? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Andrew,
Andrew,
hi. We used to get that Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine, let's just laugh at that for a sec.
It's Ghislaine, apparently.
It's
Right,
actually
anyway, Ghislaine.
Ghislaine. It's a fucking Ghislaine.
Right, Ghislaine would go out and find the teenagers for her.
I know that, yeah.
And offer them a job. Did they mention that they'd be jacking them off her?
Well, yeah, that's it. At first, it's obviously I've seen that tiny bit.
There's a mission they were jacking
At
them
first,
off.
it's obviously like, you know, yeah, come and just, you know, just got to carry some trays of drinks to these, to these people.
Celebrities.
There and have a cup, have a chat with them, just be their company. And then it's like you get 10 times more the money. Why were you there already? Yeah,
Jack off that
there's
prince
definitely
right
something
now.
wrong going on there, but I just wonder. I'm just curious as to just how it all went down. Would be fascinating.
You're forgetting something, there are nonsense everywhere.
Sure, but I mean, was Beyonce nonsense when she was there? Beyonce did she go with her husband? And,
Why am I dying so easily here? Let's go.
Beyonce was launching fucking weekends.
and Trump was there a few times when I looked at things. I reckon it
Be
to be
Nancy.
honest.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Rich.
Beyonce.
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 Why can't I get this?
Trump, I reckon he's the sort of bloke that would bang a 17-year-old.
Ah,
Aye.
yeah, dude, man.
That's why, like, if it was Biden and Hunter Biden that were on that flight log and not Trump, imagine how
Well, they'd be chaos, like.
Oh, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? It'd be brilliant. Sometimes it's you just gotta sit back and watch them all fucking squabble sometimes.
Just try to still line up here. Andrew, he's a nuts, he's a nuts, he's a nuts. Andrew, he's a nuts. She's a nuts.
It's embarrassing, isn't it?
Nancy, she's a
The
nuts.
fact that we've got ourselves into a scenario whereby one of the royal family has been found on
Exiled Harry fucking left the family because his uncle's a nuts.
It's a joke, like the way that they've just because he's married Meghan, pretty much, isn't it? We've seen.
I reckon it's because his uncle's a nuts, and he was like, I don't think anybody to do this.
Oh no, as in
I'd
sorry,
say-
as in the way the press have gone after him over the years. It's just like he's just your little fucking story. Piers Morgan won't let shit lie.
Stupid Piers and stupid smug posts and that in
Unfortunately, he's a good journalist. So sometimes it's
He's
you know,
good at being a dick. That's what he's good at, like. Very good at being a dick.
he's good at a few things, and those two, he's good at, he is. If you said to him, "Be a dickhead," he'd like, "Got you covered."
Wow,
good at
that's actually fucking pretty good, Piers. Well fucking done. That's pretty impressive. Doing that face of his. That's pretty good.
He is also a good thorough journalist. Like, if I see somebody on there that's, some people will only talk to him because he's a bit more objective.
Yeah.
So he manages to get some guests that you just like. I'm glad he puts them through the ringer. It's like Andrew Neil. He's a fucking good journalist. He's a dick as well, but
Do you see the advert I sent you for the GB News family trucks? It's on
Yeah.
this. Oh man, it's brilliant. Like, it
I
made in
actually have got
China
a shop
as
and
well.
everything.
Aye, they sell fucking load of garbage, like
Yeah, like pens and
Chinese made crap. Love them, man.
they're actual. Like, there's one Neil Oliver on there. He's an actual anti-vaxxer.
Ah, he's a fucking numpty, man. He actually used to go to my old gym. I used to see him. I used to go, it's the guy who fucking coast, sweating his arse off in the
Ridiculous, isn't it?
running machine. He used to be kind of, in this country, he was kind of loved, because of coaster. He was kind of, everybody thought he was cool when he was part of history. Like, he was like teaching us about history and that in Scotland, and then
Stop.
you know,
We liked Jim Davison here when he was
yeah,
just on
dick either.
break. And now Jim Davison's a right-wing comedian, isn't he?
He's comics for us, for idiots, like your Mark, used to like, Ken Davidson.
Yeah, he's that. He's an 80s comic, isn't he? He's,
Aw,
Brexit
eh.
and-
Blackpool, Pleasure Beach comic, that.
yeah, yeah, he just wears it on his sleeve, doesn't he? This fucking racist attitude. I bet he's one of them that says he's not racist because he's got loads of black friends.
Just a big deal, he's like.
There's a joke on Man Like Moby where I go, so, I'm not racist, I've got loads of pairs of black trousers. I've got black trousers.
Mm.
Yeah, that show's a fucking joke anyway, innit? Oh, what do it?
How do I get into here? I have to swim. fucking planned. What happened? Okay, kids. Benjamin T.
No one likes that guy, it turns out.
I like Ben T.
Prick.
Definitely here. Fuck off, you bastards. Sorry. Nice kids. Big guns it. And then. Smashed. This.
Has Craig just come online?
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Right.
We were just discussing Macca's new boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
aye, I did. Aye, I was telling them, like,
Oh, I heard, yeah.
congratulations, man.
Your first cat, was it, sorry?
Platinum.
What? Alright. Oh, for your PlayStation? What was it for? Did you get anything for it, for doing it? No. Should give you something.
Bragging rights, aren't it?
They should give you something, man. And
Even just, I think at the very least,
avatar
like
for your
a physical
PlayStation.
fucking avatar that you could like visit in it. I think we should all have a physical 3D, not, can't be both, like a trophy room, like a digital trophy room that you can actually, like, in first person, walk around. They're all on plinths. They're meant to make them look bespoke. Right.
Good.
So I'm trying to think what the most rare platinum I've got is. I think it's Skyline. 0.1%. Might. Let's have a little look of my vast collection of trophies. Streets of Rage 4, I'm quite proud of that one. But it's oh, the Forest, that's a rare one that I've got. 0.3%. No, I'm just sort of scanning down now. So I've got 28 or 29 platinums. I'm just having a look at which ones I don't know. Yeah, no, it's
They do take up loads of time doing that. That's what I've heard these things.
still playing the game, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I've got for. I think I've got a few of them. I can't remember games. But I think it was a Telltale game and Session, I think. Yeah.
I find sometimes, if you fancy going for trophies, it ends up making you experience parts of the game you otherwise wouldn't have done. Yeah, Skylines is a 0.1%. There's some really picky ones. The hardest one that everyone seems to have trouble with, I got by accident, is have over 80% happiness in your whole city for 5 years in a row. Sounds actually quite, it is quite a feat, but I just didn't even try for it. I wasn't looking at the platinum at the time, I was just playing it one day and went, pop. I was like, oh right, fucking hell, that's a really rare one. And then yeah, that's the one everyone struggles with. Because it can't drop to 79% at any point in that 5 years.
I turned all my notifications off. That shit doesn't freak me out. I turned all my fucking notifications off. Like on PlayStation, like, trying to get in it. Oh. That now sour. What's that Shang Tsung thing he says again? Is it, your soul is mine.
Shax.
Uh,
That's what Shaq says.
Your soul is mine. Liu Kang's like, ah, fuck! Yeah,
It's
yeah,
that
actually-
Carl Urban's going to play Johnny Cage.
I'll play him. Give me a script. I'll play Johnny Cage right now. Give me a script with it. I'll fucking do it.
Worm
punch-
Rumble's a 0.1% as well.
I can punch cock in the
Worm
balls.
Rumble. What that? Oh, definitely. If you ever need anything in No Man's Sky, just come to my world.
You mean that guy gave us loads of money, like to things to sell.
Yeah, it was them stasis things, didn't it? I've built
Ah,
loads of
yeah.
them stasis things now. I've got like fucking. I've maxed out the amount of money I can get. You should see my
Yeah.
fucking place now. That base that you visited just kept disappearing because the settlement got bigger and bigger and bigger. So I had to like build like a manufacturing base. And it's just got loads of fucking refineries and stuff.
Yeah.
I can just churn stuff out. I've got. There's one planet. Because you remember selenium's like it takes ages to grow, like 18 hours.
Remember,
all the
right?
time.
Once you played it.
Yeah, well, one of them takes selenium. It takes ages, but it only grows on hot planets or in hydroponics. But I found a hot planet and just built this field.